For over 40 years, Charlie Munger has been the ladder for Berkshire Hathaway. As Berkshire's vice chairman, the 95-year-old Munger is Warren Buffett's right-hand man. He's also an investing legend in his own right. Munger ran a firm in the 1960s and 70s that scored returns of over 24% per year. He's here to talk about how to make investment decisions and life choices that help secure prosperity and longevity.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Michael's Millennial Money. Today we have a super important topic by Charlie Munger. A lot of tips that I'm applying this year because I want to invest and save as much money as possible. And in order to do that, you have to follow certain principles. And I like Charlie Munger because he was one of the most successful investors that I really like his life, his lifestyle, his friends, right? He was very good friend with the Warren Buffett. They done many businesses together. They shared similar principles, but he is actually a bit different from the Buffett. I did realize it recently that he was actually following different steps for the life and so on. Overall, he did until 99 years old, so which is great, right? So there is a lot of things that we can take from his life, right? Whether you are thinking about investing or just for the principle, basic principle for the life, I think it's pretty good still. I said it by end of the last year, I think in December in one of the videos, that 2024 is full of opportunity for me, and I think I was right. There is a lot of positive news for the crypto, and my portfolio is up just like 100% from last couple of days because I actually recreate my portfolio for crypto, and I'm actually planning to make quite a bit of money, and I'm gonna put additional $10,000 and additional $10,000 in crypto. So I wanna make some returns this year because I was thinking, and my friend is sharing the same idea as well, that we didn't make quite a bit of money before, so it would be right to make money now with the crypto. Then I'm dealing with the real estate projects that actually I'm buying one project in very big town, and I do see big opportunity for me over there in long run. Like, even though first year I will be in minus, which means that cash flow will be like negative, but I have a plan with the refinance and interest rates, like probability that interest rates are going down. It's not like 50%, but it's like over 90, right? Easy mathematics. I want to make good decision, be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy. That's what Buffett said. Anyway, let's get ready for the video. Charlie Munger tips for 2024, how to be more frugal, how to invest as much as possible, and how to invest it like smartly, right? You can support me with a like or subscribe. Tip number one from Charlie Munger is actually, if you have a desire to get rich fast, it might be a bit dangerous. And that's what's happening with me always when it comes to crypto, because crypto is very volatile. You can make easy money, but you can lose money very fast. That's why most successful investors are not putting money over there, because it's not predictable, it's volatile, price is based on nothing, speculation, scams, frauds, regulations, so it's just hard to be there for a long run. But I do know quite a bit of people, they make like a lot of money talking about the millions. And I'm not saying I have to make millions, I do just see always some opportunity to make 100%, 150% or whatever. I have to more focus on Munger quote to be more kind of like calm when it comes to crypto, because sometimes I feel I'm actually chasing the profits so much and I'm avoiding the risk. But he's saying if you are chasing profits very fast, then there is a big danger coming. So I have to always kind of slow down with my strategy. Buying strategy is a bit different than it used to be, because 3 years ago when I had like 40 grand, I would just put it into whatever I wanted right away. Now I just do small parts, I do analysis and so on. So I want to at least to have a sense in my head that I do it how I should, instead of just rapidly buying, you know, doing all these FOMO effects and so on. No, I'm not doing it. It took a while to find the projects that I want to buy, especially with the crypto, because there's a lot of projects that are just random, right, scams, whatever. So in crypto, it's so much to learn and read and watch every day some news, because there is every day something happening, and you have to understand if you have like AI, you know, crypto or game, or if you have just the meme coin, you have to understand how all these things are working, because it will help you at the end of the day. But I'm not saying that because of you learn how the community works over there, you will make some money. I just feel it's better when you know it. It goes already to the second tip from actually Charlie Munger, is actually you should patiently build your wealth. Again, patiently. So it's okay to build wealth for many, many years. You don't have to be a millionaire from one day or one night to other night, right? That's the problem I was facing before, but not anymore. I understand it, how it works. There's compound interest. I have to make this. I have to have this in assets, and I will make some money at the end of the day. So I'm not kind of the person when it comes to other assets that I do own. I have to make 10x on my real estate project and so on. To be honest, some of my real estate projects are negative, but in long run they will be positive, and I don't have any better place to put money in. If I would have my own business that would be going very well, I would put money into it, right? It makes sense, but I don't. So always better for me to buy real estate, because I will buy individual stock or crypto. Since I want to be diversified, like I cannot put everything into crypto, so I would just buy real estate. So that's how I do it. I'm not saying it's correct or not, but it gives me kind of confidence. I did read one of the article, and it's actually very true about confidence, that if you do something that, let's say today I run 10 miles, but I never ran 10 miles before, right? It gives you confidence, and it's confidence anchor. Next time you go for 15, 20 miles, when it comes to money or lifestyle, whatever, if you combine all these confidence anchors, it just kind of gives you like kind of even hard to explain what it gives you inside your body, like kind of fire, burning fire. Sometimes I feel like literally like I'm like the soldier, that I can do anything, because like literally when I started like many years ago, like 7 already, right? It was like I didn't know anything, I didn't know anybody, I didn't have money, right? But then it just slowly started, right? I was good at sales, or I was a bit lucky, or whatever. I made some money from the investments, and then you just go. And then like I was just graduating with multiple apartments, like I didn't have any bad debt, and I was just thinking like, how can I get more and more and more? And all of my classmates, they were just like going to the parties and so on, and I already graduated with very decent net worth that I would think that it would take for them quite a bit of years to get there. So that's the lesson that I took, that I'm building something slowly, but I'm building, right? And you can go faster or slower. At the end of the day, if you make some average from all these years, it's just like not a big percentage. So it's okay. You have to just focus on making more and so on. Tip number 3 from Charlie Munger is actually you should prioritize your financial independence instead of building wealth. I never ever heard this quote from anybody else. That's actually very interesting, because he's saying you should focus on your freedom, not on your assets, because there are some people, I do know some that, yes, they have assets in millions, but they are not financially free, because they have so much stuff going on, they have to keep, with the debts and so on. But when you focus on financial freedom, what he is meaning that, that's the most important for you, because you do it for yourself at the beginning, right? Even when somebody tell you, I do it for my kids or my grandkids, but they do it even for themselves. Like I say that as well, that I do it for maybe my kids later, but I want to have some freedom. I want to go to see this, and money is the tool that helps you to get there, right? So I understand financial independence. It's so much said on the YouTube and so on, but it's important. You have to understand it in certain way. There is always something that might be kind of like slowing you down, whether it's a debt or sometimes it's friends, right? It's hard to progress when you have a friend slowing you down. But financial independence is something you can get. And how you see it, let's say you don't care when you are buying like, let's say meat at the shop, or you are buying a car and you don't care because I have quite a bit of money, it doesn't hurt my finance, so let's do it. Again, financial independence is possible, you just have to kind of work on it, like with everything. And yes, I started a couple years ago, but actually I do see already differences, that when I'm buying something like really super cheap, I don't have to worry about it. Of course, I mark it down because I actually go through my spendings, but overall, it doesn't hurt my spending. So sometimes I do enjoy buying something because I see my progression out there, that, I see that many years I couldn't buy it, but now I can, or whatever. So there is something about financial independence. How you get to financial independence is actually you build assets that are actually bringing cash flow when you are sleeping. That's the idea. That's what some people in States are saying. You are rich when you make more money throughout the night when you sleep than throughout the day or whatever. Especially real estate guys and so on. Let's go for the last tip from Charlie Munger, because I'm actually a bit sick and it's so hard for me to record. Is actually you should treat your money like you can, not like other people are saying. And that's again something very important that I didn't hear from anyone else, because he is saying You just know yourself, nobody else. Not your wife, not your dad, not your mom, not your daughter. You know it, right? So if like spending on coffee gives you more motivation or whatever during the day, do it, right? You can save on different aspect of the life, right? First thing you see online is like, don't buy coffee or whatever. Yes, it's important, but for example, my boss, he's buying coffee every day and he still makes 5 times more money than I do, right? So just because of not buying coffee for everybody, just because he's buying coffee doesn't mean he's like not smart when it comes to like saving money or frugality or whatever. So everybody has different style, different approach. What Mungers wants to bring to you is actually you should realize you have to save and make your own style. If you like to go for 3 vacations, then go, but you will save money on something different that is not super important. We are just so different that it's hard to have one model for all these people, right? When I think about my job, we have a model for life insurance, then non-life insurance, then special non-life, and so on. It's so complicated. So why should we use something that works for all people, just like one model, right? With the saving, it's like that. It should bring you more freedom in the future. So yes, you are losing at a certain time because you shouldn't buy, but in the future you should have more money for something, like because you invest them today, and in the future you can have quite a bit of money from that, you know, that you were investing before, whatever, and then you have some freedom. But you have to sometimes enjoy as well. That's important. Whether it makes you happy or your friends, your family. That's just what I realized, like all the good memories and so on was, you know, through the traveling or whatever, meeting friends, which if you don't have money, you would be not able to do. So what I just want to say, saving is super important, but just find your style. You don't use your brother, you know, saving method, approach, and whatever. You should just do it on your own. With that being said, thanks for watching, and actually you can support me with a like or subscribe. It was just 4 tips from Charlie Munger and many tips from Warren Buffett from previous videos, and I'm just gonna use it. You don't have to use it if you don't like it. I'm not a financial advisor, but what I wanted to share that actually he was very smart. He lived like long life, so he had many lessons, and yeah, there is something that we can learn. And why not? Because I think there is not so many people like he was. What I want to say, just rest in peace, Charlie, and it was great to learn from you. And I'm actually excited that I will learn from you as well, because there's so many recordings, articles, and so on. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.